Nigga know that I'm thugging. Nigga know that we bow. Look at that fake ass chain. Look like he got it from the mall. RP Lil Snoop, man. RP that nigga, man. That nigga was filthy. I gotta get it. Gotta go. Nigga got stack means, better watch your hoe.
Pre-game. Hey, what's good with your bitch? Keep texting me. She wanna be right next to me. Ay. I'm in the hills, not Beverly. Ay. I need a meal and hella weed. You tryna tap from let her squeeze. Ay. These niggas copycats. What? I got to get it through the back.
What's good, YouTube? It's just Swag. We back with another video. And this video is a part 2 to my bitch story. Where I was a bitch in football. My football life, my bitch story. We're still in the bitch moments. So, let's just jump into it. I went over the Mighty Mites on my last video, my first 2 years. Now we have my next 2 years. Now I went from being the bitch to bitch and niggas. So, I'm gonna just jump in. Jumping in like in that wet pause. But my first year on C team, I was 9. Still a bitch, not as much as a bitch, because I told myself I started not being a bitch. Like I started like trying to put my foot down. Like, yo, you're not gonna do this anymore. You're not gonna do that anymore. Feel me? So it came around like in my last video I told you I cried during 6 inches. This show's like, yo, I'm determined. I'm not crying during 6 inches. Fuck out of here. I ain't crying. So I ended up not crying. Simple. I wasn't crying at all. This bitch is hurt like a motherfucker though, but I ain't cry. I remember there was one time I felt like it was gonna be a little tear. I was like, nah, I ain't crying. Fuck that. I ain't crying. So I didn't cry. But I was still a bitch. I was still a bitch because my big thing was fuck practice. I just want to play in the games. And I just want to play it, like, show on the games or whatever. And I had to learn that's not how shit worked. So, like, one thing I'll do, I will always throw a fit for practice. Like, I hated practice. I hated going to practice. And the reason why, it was mainly because all the running. Like, I was that nigga. I just didn't like the running. I like doing like the scrimmages part, but I ain't like the running. Like, I didn't like that part, and pushing the sled and shit like that. I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan of it at all. But it got to the point where it was just it got out of hand because I would do anything just to be 5-10 minutes late. Like it was like that. Like it was that bad. It got to the point where I couldn't even, like, usually I would be in the car, I wouldn't have on my shoulder pads or nothing. Like, I have on my pants, but I wouldn't have on my shoulder pads. It got to the point where I had to put my shoulder pads on at the house and just be ready to hop out of the car. And one thing we did, like, we would pick up my mom before I went to practice. So it would be, we'd pick her up at like 5, and then we go to the field after. So, like, in the meantime, like, well, before we actually let me go get my mom, I would try to be as late as possible. Did it, like, I just did. So now one thing that we did, I'm horrible right now. One day, my mom ended up staying later, so we ended up getting her after. So, since we got her after, I thought this is a perfect time. I didn't want to get out. So we go to the field or whatever. I'm in the car with my shoulder pads on, looking out the window, real dramatic and shit like this. I'm like, I don't want to go. Just looking out the window. I don't want to go. And I said that or whatever. So, sister's like, oh my gosh, you do this shit all the time. What the fuck? Like, going off whatever. Like, oh my gosh, just get out and go to fucking practice. I didn't want to go. So then it got to the point where my cousin ended up having to talk to me and shit and everything. So no, before it even got to that point, my sister called my mom and she was going off like going off on some shit. Then it went to my cousin. My cousin was talking to me, and she kind of convinced me to go on the field, I guess. But then, now at the time, my uncle was my coach. My uncle was one of my coaches, so she told my uncle what was going on and shit. And I showed up halfway through practice. At this time, it's like, practice started at 5:30. It was like 6:30 at this time. There's only an hour left in practice. We only practiced 2 hours. There's only an hour left in practice. And so she told my uncle, and my uncle, when I tell you, this man went off on me in front of all my teammates. And the thing is, when you that age, whatever, and just like they're about to run a play, so it was all quiet. So then he goes off, and everyone's looking at this shit. And they're like, oh, he just wants to come play in the games, or whatever. He's going off for me. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. Sad. So then, I just go back on the sideline. Them niggas still staring at me after too. Like, it was like this, just looking at me. After, like, it was bad. It was bad. So, I feel like I'm missing a big part of that story. I don't know, but that was like my biggest moment, because I hated practice. I just wanted to play in the game. And he went off, I'm like, you just want to play in the game? You don't want to go practice or whatever? You don't want to put in the work on it? Going off on me. Crazy. Oh, I forgot this too. I quit football too. For 2 days. I quit football. Was it? It was this season too, because my mom, it was bad, because my mom bribed me. Because I love cheesecake. Burger King had like this cheesecake that I liked. They had just got it and I tried it, and she said, if you go to practice every day, you can get this cheesecake. I'm like, alright, bet. That shit didn't last. That shit did not last at all. So I had quit football for 2 days, and my mom was calling me all types of names, and it was bad. One name I'm not gonna say on here because it was very bad. She called me a bitch ass nigga. She called me a blank ass blank. I'm not gonna say it because it's that offensive. It was bad. It was a derogatory word towards gay people. All I'm gonna say. It was bad though. You can't say that now. But yeah, she called me a dumbass, bitch ass nigga, everything. And I remember there was a movie that came out around the same time that I was doing all this shit. And it was a girl playing football, and she's like, oh, so, well, no, every time she saw the previews for it, like, oh, so that girl could play football, but my little bitch ass nigga son can't, or whatever. Like, she was going off. Like, she ignored me. She hated quitters. That's the thing. Like, my mom hated quitters. So that was really it. So I couldn't take that. So I just ended up going back to football or whatever. And then that was really the season where I was like, no, that's it. I'm done. I'm done being a bitch. No more bitching from me. And so then it really just, after that, I really like, you know what? I'm gonna go to practice. I'm gonna do the work or whatever. And I'm gonna actually stop bitching about football. I'm gonna stop being a bitch. So yeah, I was gonna get into why I wasn't, well, the season after, but I'm not going to, because I want to get this video went on longer. It took me a while to remember a lot of this shit, so bear with me through this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and continue watching my videos. It's just Swaggy, and we are gone.
Hey, bitch! Yeah, stop calling me a bitch. Bitch! Stop! Bitch! Stop! All these bitches mad, they can't get it back. Fuck them once, then I leave, I gotta get the cash. Wasting money on the crazy shit I never